In this video, we're going to review the Summarize tool within the Transform tab. The value of this tool is it allows you to aggregate your data and pull out insights according to whatever you're trying to figure out. So I can go ahead and drag this to the canvas, and you'll notice there's two portions. You've got the top portion here with all the fields that you have available and their types. You can select multiple by holding Control, and you can even use this select drop-down to select by type. Now the meat and the potatoes of this tool is down here in the Actions section. If we drop down Add, these are all the different ways you can aggregate your data. You can mix and match these. You can do really anything you want. Now I'm going to go over a surface level for each of these. If you'd like for me to go over a more in-depth avenue, please leave a comment and I'd be happy to create another video on that. Now let's say with our data, we have customer data, how much they've spent when they've joined. Let's say we want to do it by city. So we want to know some information for each city. I'll start by clicking City and go to Add and Group By. You'll notice when I hit Run, our data has reduced from the full data set down to a single column, giving us all the unique cities. You'll notice that capitalization matters because our VADA can be found capitalized as well as proper cased. Now let's say we wanted to find the spend. How much have we spent within each city? Well, we also want to know how many customers do we have within each city. I can count the same field. Now if I hit Run, you'll notice that we've got the sum of spend, and we know that there were 11 rows within our data with the city Arvada. So each time you add an action, you add a column with the data in question. Now what else we can do? We can count non-null, we can count distinct, distinct non-null, null. So for example, let's say you wanted to know how many zip codes within each zip code, within each city, do you have customers? So we can count the distinct. If we do that, we can see that within our VADA, there are 11 rows of data, but only 3 distinct zip codes for all those customers. We can even find the min and max. So let's say we want to find that min join date and the max join date. And when we hit Run, you'll notice that it will set these values accordingly. We can also find the first instance and last instance based on one of our grouped values. So let's say your data is sorted a certain way and the first instance is important. You can absolutely make that selection here. Now these last 5 options have a bunch of different ability. So finance, you've got all of these options here. Numeric, you've got your classic, average, percentile, median, but you can do a whole bunch more. But I do want to go over a few within the string. So let's say we want to concatenate. You'll notice it's grayed out right now because I have selected a customer integer field, which you cannot treat as a string field quite yet. So let me go ahead and, to demonstrate this, drag a Summarize tool to the canvas. And let's say I want to take my city, which is a string, and I want to concatenate them together. Maybe I'm trying to use it as a list for something else. It gives you the ability to start and end your concatenation with something, as well as what separator you want to use. So I'm going to start and end with double quotes, and the separator will be a double quote, a comma, and a double quote. Now when I hit Run, you'll notice that my data has turned into one cell with all of the cities concatenated together, surrounded by double quotes. Within this string section, you can also find the longest string, the shortest string. You can even count the blank ones or the not blank ones. And finally, you can do some spatial options as well as some report options. You can use this tool in an abundance of manners. If you like the video, please give a like